Happy New Year to you all. It has been a very long time coming. But you know, God is great. God is awesome. So I'm happy to actually be doing another video. The first one for 2023. And there is a lot to talk about. A lot has taken place since the last video that was done, or the last video that was posted rather. Right now I'm just feeling tired, actually coming from work. But you know, felt like doing a video. So here I am doing a video. You know, a lot of things that have taken place in our country. In Jamaica, of course. For those of you who know that I'm in Jamaica currently. You know, a lot of things have happened that have caused us as people, as citizens of Jamaica, to ponder. I've been pondering a long time ago, you know, but you know, some people are just pondering, and some people continue to ponder like myself. You know, about the state of our country. It's an interesting one. It's a sad one. It's one that will cause you to ponder for very long. And even after pondering for very long, you still don't know what in the world is taking place in this place here. But you're still here. We're still here. Only by the grace of God. Things aren't perfect. Things aren't close to being perfect. But we're still pushing on. Still hoping for the very best. Still hoping that Bolt gets back his money along with everybody else that was defrauded. Yeah. And still hoping for great things to happen. Still hoping that we'll get somewhat closer to the well promoted 2030 vision. I mean, we're in 2023 now, 7 years left. Doesn't seem as though we're getting to that ideal place. But, you know, miracles do happen. I'm rambling on because really and truly I just wanted to, you know, reach out back to you guys, let you know that I'm still here. Still speaking up about issues and all of these things. But I guess I've been doing it more so on the down low and not necessarily here on YouTube or on a videoing platform. And I wanted to check on you guys, you ladies of course too, right? As to where you are mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and all the other alleys that are fitting for, you know, this occasion. Yeah, I feel tired. Even if I can't see it on my face, I feel tired. You know, it has been an interesting day at work. Interesting time as a matter of fact. Interesting new year for me at work as a matter of fact. But I'm still motivated, still passionate about my job, still passionate about my duties as a counselor. As a high school counselor, that right. There are a lot of things that I want to do, don't want to necessarily speak on them currently, but there are a lot of things that I want to do, not just for this year but for the future in general. But there are some of them that I can speak on, of course, but I guess I refrain from doing so. I'll just leave it at, you know, something general. I hope you guys are doing well though. I know that a lot of things have happened, perhaps even in the lives of you guys and you ladies out there individually. I don't want you to be out there overstressing and, you know, pushing yourself to depression, perhaps. Just remember, say God have the handle, eh? In my whole younger. We are not living perfect lives. Perfection is the aim, but not many of us are there, if any of us at all, except for Christ himself, of course. But nevertheless, perfection is the aim, and so we have to keep aiming for perfection, not make perfection the enemy, and aim for it intentionally, of course. But while we're aiming for it, I hope it is that we're remembering to, you know, trust God and live a very purpose-filled life. One that can bear fruit and one that we can be proud of at the end of the day. One that we don't have to live in regret about. One that doesn't necessarily go with what the crowd is doing or what it is that is trending currently, but perhaps, as I said before, one that is fruitful, one that you can be proud of, one that your future family or your current family can be proud of, one that your parents can be proud of, one that you can be proud of, one that God can most definitely say, here what, this is my child and I am proud of what it is that this child has done on my behalf and in name of purpose. Right? Let's not rush past the good experiences or even some of the sad experiences or bad experiences to get to places that seem to be ideal. And when it is that we get to these places, we then have a whole lot of regrets and want to try and turn back the hands of time. Turning back the hands of time is not something that anybody has done successfully. And so we have to try and just be purposeful about our lives, intentional about our lives, intentional about our meet and greets even, you know. Let's do it and have fun doing it, you know, not careless fun, but purpose-filled, intentional, positive fun, you know. Yeah. So you can expect a lot from me this year, you know. You can expect a lot from me, and I'm not just going to be here and just say it. I've come to the conclusion that, you know, I'm not where I want to be or where I should be completely, you know, psychologically, mentally, right, or emotionally, and perhaps, and I was speaking to a friend and I realized that, you know, this might be one of the reasons as to why I am so inconsistent with my video posting and even other things in my life as well. And so, by the help of God, I'm tackling that. I'm taking it on, right? And I'm trusting God that it will be fruitful. Yeah, I feel like it will be fruitful. I believe it will be fruitful. I know it will be fruitful by the help of God. And I hope it is that you who are going through your silent battles and all these things, and perhaps similar things like myself, or even perhaps, you know, to some extent worse, I hope it is that you will find success in doing positive things and trying to learn positive traits to become better versions of yourself and better versions of who it is that God intended for you to be. So so we have a lot of things to talk about, right? And of course, still I'm still, you know, inviting persons to, you know, make themselves available for discussions, of course, because I'm ready, and I'm not always available, but I'm willing to try and make it work. You know, I've intended to interview or to have, you know, recorded conversations with persons before, but you know, the timing and all these things with schedules not always match up, you know. Especially with me being outside of the parish. So I don't know, probably I need to start with persons within the parish that I'm in currently, and I'm in Portland currently. So perhaps if you are in Portland and you want to have a conversation and speak up, then you can, you know, let me know and we can get it sorted out, right? Or if you're gonna have a conversation now at Mango Tree. I'm saying that because I'm looking at a mango tree, but yeah, you get the gist of it. So I just wanted to stop by to say hi. You know that I'm still here, I'm still present, I'm still doing, you know, still doing stuff and hoping to do even greater stuff by the help of God, right? This is Javaune Simpson. This has been another episode of Speak Up. Much love, God bless.